So now at SIAM Speaks, we are joined by Mr. Anurag Mehrotra, MD of JSW MG Motor India. Well, thank you for talking to us, Mr. Mehrotra. Let's begin by talking about your contribution to sales of your own company. EV is a big part. SUVs are also there. Aster is doing well. How do you see this picture going forward? What are the challenges and opportunities when it comes to sales?
Thank you, Sumit, for having me on SIAM Speaks. The question that you asked is a very fundamental sort of a question. So, if you look at the industry, EV as a percentage of total passenger vehicle industry, last year, December finished at about 2.5%. In the first quarter, it was close to 3%. Second quarter, it was about 4%. June, it was 5.5%. Last month, it finished at 6%. So it tells you that from a 2.5% of the total industry, it has already reached 6% of the total industry, which means it is virtually tripling in size. That tells you that there is adoption of EVs that is taking place, not just in tier 1, but also in tier 2 and tier 3 cities. Second, if you look at our plans, we are very clear that we want to be a leading automotive brand in the new energy space. In order to achieve that, we believe there are two strengths that we bring to the table. The product portfolio that we have, given our lineage with SAIC, we have a very mature and deep technology products that are available to cater to the requirements of India. And second is the JSW strengths in cost as well as in manufacturing excellence. As a result of the products that we've brought to the table, the results are evident. Number one, our market share used to be less than 10% 2 years ago in the EV space. Today, it is already at about 30%. We believe getting the right product is one part of the story. Second part of the story is you have to get the ecosystem right. By ecosystem, I mean you have to ensure there is charging infrastructure. You have to make sure that every hurdle for purchase for a consumer is addressed. Example being a warranty or initial acquisition cost and so on. Let's take one at a time, right? If you take the first one, which is there enough charging infrastructure in the country? I'm delighted to share that not only through the efforts that have been made by SIAM as well as with the government of India, that today are already over 30,000 chargers in India. 90% of charging anyway is happening out of homes. For the remaining 10%, there is enough infrastructure in the country. Second is the question that consumers had around what happens to the warranty of the car, of the battery, because battery is the heart of the car. We were the first ones to kind of come out and say, we will give you lifetime warranty on the battery. People said that, hey, the acquisition cost of EVs is higher than an ICE product. That myth has also been busted with the Windsor, because the Windsor is a 4.3 meter product. You look at any other 4.3 meter product in the segment, which is an automatic, you compare it, the price will be at least 20-25% lower on initial acquisition cost. You add the cost of running, which you and I both know, the cost of running an EV is significantly lower than that of an ICE product. So the value proposition is now being understood by consumers, and that is why you're finding that the EV adoption in India is growing at a very fast clip rate. And we are confident that by 2030, EV as a percentage of the total industry will be anywhere close to or upwards of 15%.
How do you plan to balance the ethanol, hybrid, and the electric powertrain when it comes to picturing the growth of the company going forward?
Great question. I think we believe that all technologies will coexist. We are not of the view that one will exist and the other will die. I think there is a use case in the minds of consumers for every one of these. Therefore, the product plans that we as JSW MGI or any automotive company in India would consider would be prudent to look at all powertrains and make their bets in terms of which ones they would kind of want to build their product portfolio in. We are very clear. We want to build a portfolio that will be centered on new energy vehicles, which is EVs and hybrids.
All right. Thank you so much. Thanks so much, Mr. Mehrotra.